Hi, good morning, ma'am. Jyoti here. Actually, ma'am, you're muted. You're muted. Please unmute.
Am I visible
Yeah, just a
properly,
minute, ma'am.
or is it a little dark?
No, no, perfect, perfect, perfect. So there is Akshata. She is going to host this webinar.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Good morning and warm welcome to you all. I am Akshita, your host for today. We are continuing our Sadgun Sang Meet 117 virtual webinar. Our topic for today is Pranic Stress Relief, which shall be taken over by Ms. Rachna Patel. She shall be covering the topics such as introduction of importance of energy from wellness perspective, tips and technique to quickly energize yourself. Very simple yet potential meditation on twins art, followed up by a question and answer section. Let's quickly go through our agenda. Virtual inauguration by Dr. Sundar Kataria, invoking the blessings of deity, chanting of Gayatri Mantra, introduction of the speaker, presentation by Ms. Rachna Patel, followed up with a question and answer section, then the closing section. Dr. Sundar Kataria. He is chairman and the managing director of ICS Group Companies. Sadgun Sang, conceived and led by Dr. Sundar Kataria, driven with a mission to elevate the quality, safety, and environmental awareness levels of industry. Sadgun Sang is a series of educative, informative events aiming to illuminate the professionals on possible solutions to current issues of industry and economy. Brief introduction of Dr. Sundar Kataria. He is a chairman and the managing director of International Certification Service Private Limited. Speaking about his qualification, he is doctorate in business management and a mechanical engineer. Experiences: Rajasthan Atomic Power Project, India's first nuclear power plant at Rawatbhatta, Kota, built by Indian engineers. Worked as a nuclear scientist for 11 years and successfully completed and commissioned the plant. Engineers India Limited, first batch of engineers to develop Bombay High Offshore Oil and Gas Field, mega offshore complex platform, trunk and submarine pipelines, underwater inspection and delineation, oil and gas equipment, etc. DNBW worked for 17 years at various capacity for the certification of fixed offshore installation, submarine pipelines, onshore projects, and personal qualifications. ICS, he is the founder of India's first certification conformance assessment body established in the year 1999, provider of total quality solutions, certification of management system, ISO, inspection, testing, and training qualification of personnel. Speaking about his achievements and rewards, received the Lifetime Achievement Award for the contribution for the corrosion technologies from NACE International by NIGIS under NACE USA. He is a social worker for protection of life, assets, environmental and safety. I request now Dr. Sundar Kataria to virtually inaugurate this section.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Please join us for the recitation of the Gayatri Mantra. A brief introduction of our keynote speaker, Ms. Rachna Patel. Rachna Patel is a pranic healer, erratic yoga practitioner. Speaking about academic qualification, she is MBA in finance, study energy science and spiritualism. Her areas of specialization is she has over 15 years experience in corporate career, Six Sigma black belt. She is passionate about spreading wellness at workplace and transforming and making an impact in the way corporate work using energy science. Please welcome Ms. Rachna Patel. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, you are on mute.
Thank you. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody's had a great start to their Saturday morning. And thank you so much, ICS, for hosting this event and for inviting Wellness at Workplace and me to conduct this session, which is so very close to my heart. So I was just going through, whatever presentation introduction you did. And I was so happy to know that the kind of work that the group is doing, for safety and well-being of the industry and the corporates as such overall. And one of that was 5S, which is also part of Six Sigma. And being a Six Sigma black belt, I could totally understand, the importance and the significance of, what you guys are trying to do. So congratulations to the entire group for doing such a wonderful job of taking up this initiative and spreading the awareness and the light to everybody. So kudos to your chairman and to all of you. Okay. And of course, this topic that we're going to talk about today is an extension of, how to eliminate unwanted things, from our work life and from our offices, right? And our workplace, be it industry where you're working at, a workshop that you're working at, or be it an office, or, be it a work from home. It's very important that we maintain our energies, to achieve the kind of results that we're looking at and to be successful in every way, not just it professionally, but also personally, having a very balanced approach towards the entire life. Being successful means also being healthy, being content, being happy, being joyous all the time, or as many times as possible, throughout your life. Whether you're at home or you're at work, you don't really need to wear or don different hats. You just need to be you and the real you all the time, full of joy, good health, enlightenment, and compassion towards everything that you do. Okay, with this, I will just share my presentation and we will get going. So I know this is a Saturday morning, and can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I would love to see some of your faces if that's possible.
Just a second, ma'am. Yeah. Everyone can put your camera on just for a second.
Yes, it'll be really nice to see some nice, lovely faces on a Saturday morning, all smiling and really looking up to how can we beat stress, which becomes such an integral part of our lives. So we're going to make this, a very fun and interactive session. So it'll be really great if you guys could, just be as participative as possible. I will try my best. Usually there is a difference in online and offline workshops, okay, because online you can't really see the faces most of the times, but Offline, yeah, I mean, there's no option but to be present in front of the speaker, right?
Yes,
So we'll try and make this as fun and as interactive as possible. It need not be a very drab session where we have all long faces and we're just listening to, you know, what the speaker has to say. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. All right. So I will resume sharing. Just a moment. Okay. Just give me a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So one moment. All right. So can you see the next screen? The next slide?
Ma'am, actually the slides are not visible, but you have shared your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
One moment. So sorry, apologies for the little bit of glitch.
Not an issue, ma'am.
So if you could, in the meantime, if you guys could just introduce what is it that got you to the session and what part of it would excite you. If you could share your insights or what you are expecting while we get the
So, ma'am, starting up with me only, I have joined this section because as the topic is to overcome the stress. So basically, as we are working, there are lots of stress like family stress, working stress, or any other stress that we faces in the young generation, basically. So I think that will be and that will be very much helpful for us to how to manage each and everything so that we can't we will be in a situation or we'll be in a position to track the stress and to handle the stress and all. Me, that is my perception to join this section.
okay. What about the others?
Hi, ma'am. This is
Hello.
Anshul.
You can just call me Rachna. I think that works better. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The slides, yes. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
All right.
Rachna, this is Anchal.
Yes. Hi.
Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, the basic thing what I feel stress is managing a balance, work-life balance as such.
True.
Being able to focus on your family, personal, and office.
Right.
And when all three comes together and you're not able to get what you desire, then
Right.
it causes stress.
Right. So we will exactly to address the issues that you spoke about right now. We will go through some very simple, basic techniques. Okay, but before that, let's understand what is stress. Okay, what exactly is stress and why do we feel stress, and then how do we handle stress, right? So going to the next slide. Okay, so we are going to talk here about pranic healing. Pranic healing basically is the use of prana, which is your life energy, which to heal the entire body. Okay, it's a no touch, no drug complementary therapy which uses prana around us to heal a person. Um, we can heal physical, emotional, and psychological ailments, and we are present in 120 countries and 17 Indian states. Of course, we will talk about this. This is just a very brief introduction of pranic healing. Next slide. Okay, so basically at Wellness at Workplace, we use the science of energy healing to empower employees physically, emotionally, mentally, and thus cope up with stress energies and improve the overall well-being. Okay, and we will also learn how to channelize our energy in a very constructive way. Okay, so this was just a very brief introduction, and we will dive deeper into it. Next slide. Okay, so let's start off with a riddle. And somewhere the answer lies in the first couple of slides that I have just spoken about, right? The riddle is, I can't be created, nor can I be destroyed, but I do change forms. So the next time you feel low, try lifting me up and you're good to go. Who am I? Anybody? Any tries?
Thoughts?
Okay. You can type in your answer in the chat box if you have any guesses. Okay. So thoughts, somebody just said thoughts. Anybody else? Energy. Yes, energy. That's right. Naim has answered as energy, which is the right answer. Good guess. Next slide. Second riddle. I am the most integral part to you. We are together all the time. Just focus on me for 2 minutes and I will help you calm your mind. Who am I? Come on. Breath. Yes. Again, the right answer. Breathing. Your breath is with you all the time. That's great answer. Okay, and one person has got it right both the time. So you really know something about energy and breathing. So let's move on to the next slide. So like ma'am just said, there are a lot of things that we have to really juggle about, right? Our social life, professional life, family life, taking care of our own self, health, physical health, and there's so many other things. You have to do your cooking, you have to maintain your relationships. So these are typically the things that you have to handle while you are still yourself. That poor one person has to juggle so many roles and has to wear so many hats, right? All the time. And that is actually what leads us to stress, right? Because there are different requirements that every role demands. Like being a parent has different challenges versus, you working in your office where you have a demanding work life from your company, from your boss, from your colleagues. And then, of course, you just take some time off for yourself and you realize that, what is happening and am I completely exhausted or what? Okay. And I really do not know if any one of us has really time to look at or develop the spiritual side of us. Okay, we'll be really happy to have people looking at this part of it, but we will actually get into this aspect so that we can balance all other aspects of our life, on all other roles of our life. Yes, Irene, next slide, please. So what is energy and why do we need it? So do we all agree that we need energy? You can type in yes in the chat box. Do we all need energy? Yes, let's make this a little participative. What about the rest of them? Yes, yes, yes. Come on, let's have some more energy. All right, we all need energy, right? And what does this particular slide look like? It looks like the our mobile phones, right? The battery of our mobile phones. What is the first thing that we do when we wake up? We put our mobile phones in charging. Don't we do that so that it is fully charged by the time we leave? But do we really charge ourselves at the beginning of the day and during the day, just like our mobile phones? Okay, probably we're fully charged in the morning, when we wake up. But during the day, as we go through the day, we drain out, right? Our energy drains out and our internal battery actually drains out. And probably you're exhausted and drained out in terms of your energy by the end of the day, or probably a little before that, maybe by 4ish, 5ish, you're exhausted. Okay, but do we really put any extra efforts to charge ourselves, to recharge our energy? So this is exactly what we are going to learn in this session. Next slide. So what we're talking about here is we're trying to understand that energy is the one which is always present in us and around us. And everything is energy, right? We've learned that in science, in school science, right? That everything is energy and energy cannot be destroyed or created. Energy can only be transformed from one thing, from one form to another, right? So when we say everything is energy, our mind is also energy, right? Our emotions are also energy. And our body, our physical body, is also energy. Do we all agree with this? Please type yes in the chat box, or you can also put a thumbs up on the reactions button so that I know that everybody is participating. Yes? Does everybody agree? Yes, there are a lot of participants. I can just see a few of you all typing in the chat box. All right. So now that we know that everything is energy, we are going to look at how to use energy to transform or modify the emotions and your thoughts in your mind, and hence make changes in your body and vice versa. So I will give you an example just to drive home the point better. So if you're anxious or you're nervous, okay, do you think that this has an impact on your physical body? Yes, anyone? Yes, it has an impact. So I'll give you an example. Right now, exams are going on, right, of the students. Now, if they're anxious and nervous and also tensed about their exams, to a greater degree, their palms will start sweating. Have you all seen that, or have you all experienced that as students ourselves while we were ready to go to exams? Yes, right? So which means that our emotions or our thoughts has a direct impact on our physical body, right? Vice versa, if you're having let's say, a bad stomach, do you really feel emotionally upbeat, or do you have clarity of thought in your mind at that time? No, right? Because our full attention and focus is on the body, and we are experiencing the pain, and hence we are not in the best of mental space, okay, when it comes to our body being unwell, right? But think about this: how many diseases are we carrying throughout? How many negative emotions are we carrying throughout? And how cluttered is our mind? And hence, all of this is impacting our overall well being, right? So it's not just physical well being, which we are generally focused on, it's also a mental and emotional well being, which is playing down all the time on us as human beings. So we're going to interestingly talk about how we can change the energies of our thoughts, our mind, our emotions, and of our body, and impact the way we think, the way we feel, and the way our body feels. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so let's do a very interesting exercise. I want all of you all, if possible, to put on your cameras, please, because we are going to actually experience and feel energy. So this is going to be really a fun part of this. We can't see energy, right? I mean, energy is all around us, but we really can't see energy. Okay, but we will try and experience or feel energy. That's going to be the fun part of this workshop. For the first time, you will feel energy. Okay, so for this, what you have to do is, if you can see me and if you can put on your screen so that I know that you're actually, it's okay, doesn't matter how you look, it's completely all right. We are just going to have some fun here. Okay, and I want you to first smile, relax completely, be completely relaxed wherever you're sitting. Okay, and what we are going to do is press the center of our palm. You can start off with any hand, doesn't matter. We are going to activate the center of our palms. Press it with your thumb like that. And this is how the back side of it will look. Gently press the center of your hands, of your palm, with your thumb. Okay, let's do this on the other hand. Let's just gently press the center of our palm. Okay, then let's press the fingertips with our thumb. First starting with the index finger, then the middle finger, ring finger, and the little finger. Let's do this again. Let's gently press our fingers, the tip of our fingers, with the tip of our thumb. Do this randomly one more time, couple of times. All right. So now we are going to feel energy. For this, I want you to keep arms slightly open. Can you see me? My arms are slightly open. I'm relaxed, but my armpits are slightly open. All right. And your starting position is your two hands are parallel to each other, about 6 inches apart. This is your starting position. You can just first observe me, okay, and then you can do it yourself at your end. Okay, so I am completely relaxed, and this is my starting position. Slowly, steadily, I'm increasing and taking the distance between the two hands and taking it shoulder wide apart. Now slowly, gently, I'm bringing it back to the starting positions, 6 inch apart. Again, slowly, gently, with a smile on my face. You can try now. Slowly, gently, focus at the center of your palms where you have pressed. Keep your complete attention and focus over there. Bring your hands 6 inches parallel to each other. Your palms are 6 inches parallel to each other. Once again, slowly, gently. Take your palms apart to shoulder-wide distance. Focusing on the center of your palms. Slowly, gently, with a smile on your face. Bring them to a starting position. Let's do this one more time. Slowly, gently. Take your palms apart, shoulder-wide distance. Focusing on the center of your palms. Bring them back to the starting position. Continue focusing on the center of your palms and just go clockwise. Then go counterclockwise. Did anybody feel anything? Any kind of sensation? Did anybody feel anything? Yes, Jyoti felt something. Did you feel, what is it that you felt? Did you feel warmth? Did you feel a tingling sensation, pressure?
Yeah, just little bit pressure, like.
Yes, you felt a little bit of pressure, right? Anybody else felt something? Anybody else felt something tingling? Nobody? Shall we continue this exercise for a bit more then? See, this is the interesting part of the workshop, because once you feel energy, you will know that you're always surrounded by energy. So that's the whole idea of doing this experiment. Okay. So apart from Jyoti, anybody else felt anything? Warmth, yes, thank you. Thank you for responding. All right. So you can do this exercise. So this exercise was just for you to understand and feel energy, and also know that you're always surrounded by energy. That was the whole idea of what we see is not the only thing that is there to us. There are a lot of other things that are invisible to us. The energy that is surrounding us is invisible to us, right? The thoughts that are surrounding us are invisible to us. Next slide, please. So right, so what we felt was the energy body of our hands. What we just tried to experiment with is the energy body of our hands. Now we are surrounded by a bioplasmic energy field, just like what you can see in the elliptical shape of the lady who's there in the slide. Okay, and this is exactly like the magnetic current. The magnet has certain magnetic fields. You can't see the magnetic field around the magnet, but you know that it's there, and the moment there is something which it can attract, it will automatically attract, right? So that's exactly what we have around us, is an energy field. Next slide. Okay, your energies affect all areas of your life. So can you see that gentleman standing there, with his energy field around him, and all these small cloud-like things which are there, right? Can you see those things in the slide? Yes. So in that you can see some of them are green in color, some of them are red in color. Can you tell me what are these red cloud kind of things? So we have about 47 participants, and I can just see a few of them. The rest of them, just take a wild guess. There are no right or wrong answers. There's only learning for all of us. What do you think those red clouds are? Okay, I'll just give you a quick hint. They are our emotions and our thoughts. That's a big hint for you. Anger, yes. Mansi, thank you. That's anger, right? So likewise, you can see, there are some green clouds. What do you think the green clouds are? What emotion does it represent? Come on, take a wild guess. Confusion, not really. Peace, no. Come on, come on. There's a saying, not happiness. Okay, I'll give you another hint. It's a negative emotion. So like how we say red with anger, we say dash with green with dash. All right, nobody? Okay. Laziness, gratitude. No, it's a negative emotion. Jealousy, Neerav got it right. So that's green with jealousy. I'm so glad that now we're actually having interactive session. So yeah, these clouds of peace, compassion. See, love again is pink, right? We say she's glowing, she's pink and glowing. She's in love or he's in love, right? So these are represented by lighter colors. So over here we see, the blue cloud with a little bit of white in it, the pinkish cloud, the golden, the gold and slightly pinkish. So these are emotions. So these are the positive emotions that we have. So we all carry negative and positive emotion in us all the time in our energy field that is surrounding us. Okay. And when we have these emotions over a longer period of time sitting in our aura, that's when they tend to physicalize as health problems, right? So we want to ensure that we have an aura which is clean and healthy and white, just like that lady in the on the slide on the PPT, where her aura is absolutely clean, so that we are free of diseases, physical ailments, and we are free of any kind of mental and psychological ailments as well. But do you agree, or does everybody agree that having certain negative emotions over a period of time can actually cause ill health, can cause certain kind of ailments? Do we agree? Yes. Right? So what we will do is through these techniques that we are going to talk about, we will ensure to a certain extent we are able to cleanse ourselves, okay, or get rid of these negative emotions with very, very simple techniques. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, so we just went through all of this. So next slide, please. Okay, now what are the sources of energy? We spoke about energy, right? What are the sources of energy? Like here you can see there are natural sources of energy that we have all around us. We have the sun, the air and the ground, And if you ever noticed how you feel when you go to, a garden, walk barefoot, or when you go to the beach, do you feel very different compared to when you are at your home, or when you're at office, or when you're in a crowded street? Do you feel different? Can you feel the difference? Right? Why? Because there is abundance of these pranas at that particular place, right? At the beach, there is ground prana in the form of in the form of sand, and there is a lot of air prana right around. Next slide, please. So what we do in pranic healing is we use these natural sources of energy to energize ourselves. And we're going to learn one of the techniques here. Before that, I will also introduce a newer concept called energy centers. Okay. Now, these energy centers, as depicted in the picture on the slide, are power stations. Okay. They supply life energy. The life energy is basically the one which keeps us alive, right? So to give you again a simple example, when we are alive, there is a certain consciousness, there's a certain life energy, life force that we have, right? And when a person dies, what do we typically say? Prana chhoot gaye, right? Because that life energy is withdrawn from the system. Now, this life energy is actually controlled by these energy centers, right? And they supply this life energy to the vital organs. And there are 11 major energy centers, starting from the crown energy center and ending at the basic energy center or the basic chakra. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so the first way of recharging ourselves, we spoke about how do we recharge ourselves, right? At any time of the day, is by doing pranic breathing or deep abdominal breathing. So it's very simple. Just listen to me first carefully, and then we are going to do this exercise. Sit comfortably on your chair, okay? And try and keep your back slightly straight. Now, what we have to do is, just like when we inflate a balloon, the balloon gets inflated, right? When we blow the air in, the balloon gets inflated. And when the air is left out, the balloon gets deflated, right? So we know exactly how the balloon looks like. Similarly, when we inhale, we have to slightly inflate our stomach. So when we are inhaling, as we inhale, our diaphragm moves down and our abdomen rises slightly. Okay. And when we exhale, the air from the abdomen will go out. The diaphragm will slightly move out and we will exhale. So shall we do this inhalation, exhalation, or deep abdominal breathing right now? You will experience the difference. So let's do this. This is basically using air prana. All put one hand on our abdomen and inhale. Hold. And slowly exhale. Let us close our eyes, all of us, and inhale. Your hand on the stomach should rise above slightly. And exhale. Inhale once again. Hold. Exhale once again. Inhale. Hold. Exhale again. Inhale, hold, exhale again. Inhale, hold, exhale again. One last time. Inhale, hold, and exhale again. Okay, so this is what we call as abdominal breathing. Now, has anybody felt any difference when we've done the abdominal breathing exercise? Did you feel any difference? Just quickly type on the chat box. Yes. Yes. We've got 2 yeses. So I will tell you the technical details and the advantages slightly later. Okay, that's there in the next slide. So what this basically does is it energizes the energy body that we saw becomes stronger and healthier, and your stress reduces. See, basically what happens is our stress, if you notice that when we are stressed, our breath cycles become shorter, right? Do we all agree that our breath cycle becomes shorter when we are stressed out? Has anybody noticed that? Yes. So what we're doing is, when we are trying to focus and deepen our breathing cycles, we are trying to reduce the stress, okay, and hence eliminate all the thoughts which are also producing the stress, and strengthen our entire energy body. So we are kind of expelling out all these negative thoughts, not just from our mental body, but also from our emotional body, right? That's what we're doing. So with these benefits, I think what we should do is, whenever you have any stressful situation, or you are feeling low on energy, try doing this. It's just a 5-minute quick technique to recharge yourself. You can also practice this a little bit at home. Lie down and do this technique of breathing. It's very, very simple, very, very easy, but extremely effective. Okay, and you can use this anywhere, this technique anywhere, whether you're in office, whether you're at home, whether you're out somewhere and you're feeling stressed out, you can immediately use this technique. Next slide, please. Next slide. The second technique that we're going to talk about is something called is using salt, okay, and an essential oil. So basically what we're trying to do here is, there are 2 variations of this technique. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is where, see, salt is a very good conductor of energy, okay, especially the unwanted energy, the dirty energy. So here what we have to do is, very simply, after we've done with our bath and our body is still wet, okay, before we towel dry ourselves, simply dab table salt, regular table salt, on the entire body. Dab the table salt on the entire body, on the wet body. Leave the table salt on your body for 3 minutes exactly. You can take a timer, you can put a timer, you can put a watch. Let it be on your body for 3 minutes, okay, and then simply take a shower and wash off the salt, and then you can towel dry yourself. Okay, so this is a very, very simple yet extremely effective way of eliminating the unwanted dirty energy from our energy field, right? So this is one technique. Now, if the salt is there, and if you want to add a little bit of you want to amp it up and add a little bit of fragrance along with that and make it even more effective. You can add a couple of drops of lavender oil to the salt. Okay, any lavender oil, good quality lavender oil, you can put in this salt, and then you can dab it all across your body. And again, keep it for 3 minutes. Okay, and then simply wash it off with plain water. Okay, now this bottle of lavender oil, you can also keep it in your office, or you can carry it in your purse, and you can simply put it at the center, 1 drop each at the center of your palms, and 1 drop at the center of the sole, right on your feet, at the center of your sole. Now, why lavender oil? Lavender oil is a relaxant, is a de-stressor. So it actually helps to de-stress ourselves quickly. That is the impact. And also why at the center of our palms? Because there are certain energy centers at the center of our palms, at the center of the soul, which help us to absorb the relaxation property of this essential oil, right? So these are the 2 techniques that we can use to de-stress ourselves. Next slide, please. Okay, now do we all agree that while we do all of these things and we help ourselves recharge, the energy of your workplace also matters? Do you think the energy of your workplace matters? Okay, I'll give you a quick example just to drive home the point. So if you go to, let's say we spoke about the beach. Now, let's say you go to a temple or a place of worship. Okay, it could be a church, mosque, gurudwara, or a temple. Do you feel different? Do you feel any difference when you go there versus when you go to a hospital, let's say? Do you feel a difference in the energy of both these places? Yes? Yes, let's come. Yes, let's
Yes,
all
yes.
type in yes quickly, or you can unmute yourself and say yes. All right. So we all know that the energy of the place matters a lot, right? But are we really taking care of the energy of our workplace? You know, we ensure that our house is clean, you know, and our workplace is also clean in terms of physical cleanliness. But energetic cleanliness, do we really do something? Not really. Most of them don't really do anything, because we don't even realize that it actually impacts the employees who are sitting and working there. So a simple way to improve the energy of or the energetic hygiene of your workplace is to light sandalwood incense sticks. Okay, now why sandalwood and why not any other incense stick? Is because sandalwood has certain kinds of prana, okay, which helps in cleansing the entire place. All right, so it's a very simple, cost effective, yes, yet very impactful way to change the energy of our workplace, to maintain an energetic the energy hygiene of our workplace. Okay, so will you start lighting an incense stick at your workplace? Will everybody be able to light incense stick at their workplace? Some of them may have a challenge, right? Saying that we have sensors, fire alarms will go on, right? If we light incense stick, because you know it's fire, right? There are smoke detectors. So the other alternative to this is you can actually take a electric diffuser, and you can put sandalwood oil in that diffuser, and you can use that to energetically cleanse your workplace, right? So these are very simple, 2 effective ways to change the energies of your workplace, and I really urge you all to try these out. See, the entire objective of this workshop is for us to bring about changes in very small ways, in simple effective techniques. Use simple effective techniques, but do these things so that you can actually feel the difference. You know, validate these techniques for yourself. Don't go by the fact just because, you know, Rachna here is telling you to incorporate these changes or use these techniques. Next slide, please. Okay, so the third technique that we're going to talk about is, we spoke about breathing, right? The abdominal breathing or pranic breathing. We spoke about salt, taking a salt water bath. We spoke about lighting an incense stick or using sandalwood to cleanse the energy of our workplace. And we are going to use one more technique, and this, of course, everybody is aware of. We are going to do a meditation for peace and relaxation. This is, next slide, please. Okay, so we'll come to the benefits of the meditation, but this meditation is called the meditation of twin hearts. Twin hearts. Why twin hearts? Is simply because there are two energy centers or chakras which are involved. One chakra is at the center of your chest, which is the heart chakra, which is the center of emotional love. Can everybody tap at the center of our chest? Yes, that's where the heart chakra is located. It is the center of emotional love, the love that we feel for our near and dear ones, the love that we feel for our family, happiness, the pleasure that we feel in simple things. The second energy center that is involved is at the center of our head. Please tap at the center of our head. Yes, that's the crown chakra. Now, this is the center for divine love, divine oneness, and intuition. It is also the entry point for divine energy. And, it is basically the compassion that you feel for people whom you don't even know. Like, you feel compassionate for, let's say, a stranger, a beggar, who's on the street. You really are not connected with him, but you still feel for him. And, that's why we sometimes give things out to them. We do lots of charity to various orphanages, old age homes, we feed poor. All of this is because of the compassion that we feel through the crown chakra. Next slide, please. Now, what are the benefits of twin hearts meditation? Okay, the first and the most important benefit is stress relief, right? The second benefit is basically cleaner energy body, resulting in relaxation. Just imagine the meditation is like a shower that we take to clean our energy body. The energy body of that gentleman where you saw all the negative emotions in the form of clouds, right? We take a physical shower every day, don't we? We take a bath every day. But do we take an energetic bath every day? No. So just imagine all these emotions are clogging our entire energy body. They have been sitting in our energy body for years together. And we aren't really doing anything to energetically clean ourselves, right? So the meditation is like an energetic shower that we take. Okay, and hence it flushes out all the distress on the negative energies out from our energy body and down into Mother Earth. Okay, resulting into inner peace and happiness. Since the entry point is the crown chakra, which is also, as we saw in the previous slide, is the one is responsible for intuition. Once you start meditating on twin hearts regularly, you'll also have more mental clarity and higher intelligence, and you'll feel super recharged, and you'll be far more productive, right? And the last point we had already covered. Now, this meditation is just 21 minutes of duration. Okay, so practically very easy to do it every day. Okay, before the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. It's like taking a shower, right? So let's prepare ourselves for the meditation bit. Next slide, please. Okay, so typically it starts with a physical exercise, but I think we're just running a little bit behind on schedule. So what we will do is we'll quickly do some physical exercises. I will guide you what you're supposed to do. Okay, then we will do a short invocation. This is a part of the audio. The meditation will be played in the audio itself. Then you connect the tongue to your palate. Now, connecting the tongue to your palate is basically, if this is the roof of your mouth and this is your tongue, you connect the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, right? connecting the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth throughout the meditation. Then you have to recall 2 happy moments, any 2 happy moments. Now, these moments could be, something which could be a very big achievement for you, or something as very small as, I love the smell of the first rain on the ground, okay, or I love the taste of mango, it really makes me feel happy. So it could be any 2 happy events. Okay, think of 2 happy events. This is very, very important if you want to experience a good meditation right now. So think of the first happy event and focus at the center of your chest. Think of the second happy moment and focus on the center of your crown. Then we will bless, imagine the earth like a small globe as shown in the image, and bless, focus on the center of your chest and bless Mother Earth. Then focus on the center of your head and bless Mother Earth. Then we focus both on the center of our chest and our center of our head and continue blessing Mother Earth. After that, you have to visualize a small light, a brilliant small light at the center of your head, which is at the crown. Continue visualizing this light and mentally chant, not verbally, mentally chant the word Om, Amin, or Amen. In the audio, we will the word Om will be chanted, and after about 7 or 8 chants, you'll be asked to let go. Okay, so completely let go. Stay in the present moment. If you have any thoughts coming in your mind, just allow them to pass by. These 20 minutes, shut down everything else from around you and completely immerse in the present moment, in the let go. Then you will be asked to release the excess energy by blessing earth, by focusing on the base. First you bless Mother Earth, and then you focus on the base of your spine and your feet, and again continue blessing. Then we have a small thanksgiving, and we end with certain physical exercises. So these are the steps. Don't get overwhelmed with these steps because it is a guided meditation, and we will go through this together. Okay, just make yourself extremely comfortable. Before that, we will just get up from our chairs, from wherever we are. Just get up, all of us. Okay, and we will do some quick shaking. So let's shake our hands. Just shake, 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 shake. Shake our hands, shake, 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 shake. Then let's do a little bit of walking on the spot, jogging on the spot. Ma'am, please get up and do a little bit of jogging on the spot.
Ma'am, I'm in the center of the office.
I know, it's all right, no worries. Okay, just do this. And then let's do a little bit of jumping. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. Now let's settle down. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale slowly and deeply. Close your eyes completely. Connect your tongue to your palate. Keep your palms, keep your hands, palms facing outwards. Keep your hands on your lap, palms facing outward. And when we are expected to bless, when we are asked to bless, keep your hands in blessing position like this, next to your chest. Okay. Keep your eyes closed during the meditation. We'll start the meditation now.
This is Master Hua Kok Sui. Let us invoke for divine blessing. To the Supreme God, to my spiritual teacher, to all the spiritual teachers, holy masters, all the saints, holy angels, spiritual helpers, and all the great ones, we humbly invoke for divine guidance, divine love, for illumination, for divine oneness, divine bliss, divine help, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith. Connect your tongue to your palate. Recall a happy event. Take your time. Re-experience the exquisite feelings of sweetness, of tenderness, and of love. You are smiling. You are filled with love and happiness. Very gently and lovingly, smile at your heart center. Your heart center is a being of love. Gently and lovingly smile at your heart. Say words of love and sweetness to your heart. Wait for the response. Can you feel your heart center responding with love, with joy and bliss? The feeling is fantastic. Recall another happy event. Re-experience this happy event. Smile at your crown center. Your crown center is a being of divine love. Say words of love to this being of divine love. Lovingly and gently smile at your crown center. Wait for the response. Can you feel your crown center responding with divine love and divine sweetness? We are going to bless the earth with loving kindness. We will be using the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Raise your hand with your hand facing outward. Imagine the earth in front of you, the size of a small ball.
In blessing positions, please.
Be aware of your heart and silently repeat after me. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Feel the inner peace within you. Allow yourself to be a channel for divine peace. Feel the peace within you Let it flow through your arms, through your hands. Gently and lovingly share this peace with the small earth in front of you. Feel the peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Feel the love within you. Allow yourself to be a channel for divine love. Feel this love within you. Feel this love flowing from your heart to your arms and to your hands, going to the small earth in front of you. Bless the earth with peace and with love. Where there is injury, pardon. Allow yourself to be a channel for divine forgiveness, divine reconciliation. Bless the earth with the spirit of forgiveness, the spirit of reconciliation. Let there be understanding, harmony, and peace. Where there is despair, hope, doubt, faith. Allow yourself to be a channel for divine hope and divine faith. Bless the earth with hope and with faith. Bless people who are having a difficult time. Bless them with hope and with faith. Silently tell them, you can make it. Bless them with divine hope, with divine faith, with divine strength. Blessings be to all. Where there is darkness, light, sadness, joy. Allow yourself to be a channel for divine light and divine joy. Bless the entire earth with light and joy, especially people who are sad, people who are in pain, people who are depressed. Fill them with light and joy. Be aware of your crown, the center of the crown. Imagine the small earth in front of you and silently repeat after me. From the heart of God, let the entire earth be blessed with loving kindness. Feel the divine love and the divine kindness. Let the entire earth be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace, with goodwill and the will to do good. Imagine people are not only talking about doing something good, but actually acting out this goodness. Blessings be to all. Be aware of your heart, your crown. Simultaneously, imagine the earth in front of you. From the heart of God, let the entire earth, let every person, every being be blessed with divine love and kindness. Imagine golden light from your hands going down to the entire earth, filling the whole earth with light, with love. From the heart of God, let every person, every being be blessed with divine sweetness, with divine joy, with warmness, tenderness, with inner healing, with inner beauty, with divine bliss, divine oneness with all. Gently put your hands down.
Please put your hands down, palms facing outward.
Imagine a brilliant star on your crown. Look at it gently and lovingly. And silently chant the mantra Om. Lovingly meditate on the brilliant star and simultaneously chant the mantra Om. Be aware of the mantra Om. Meditate on the interval or stillness between the two Oms. While meditating on the interval or stillness between the two Oms, be aware of this brilliant light. At the interval between the two Oms, there is stillness. Be aware of the stillness and be lovingly aware of the brilliant star or the brilliant light on your crown. And let go. Continue with your meditation. Relax and let go. Very gently return to your body. Gently return to your body now. Gently move your fingers. Raise your hands on the chest level with your palms outward. Imagine the earth again. We are going to release the excess energy. Let the entire earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let the whole earth be blessed with peace, order, spirituality, abundance, and prosperity. Let every person, every being be blessed with happiness, with good health, with spirituality and abundance. Blessings be to all. Now gently be aware of the base of your spine and your feet. Imagine light going down into the earth, 3 meters or 10 feet. Silently say, let Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power. Let Mother Earth be blessed. Let Mother Earth be regenerated. Blessings be to Mother Earth. To the Supreme God, we thank you for your divine blessing. To my spiritual teacher, all the spiritual teachers, holy masters, all the saints, holy angels, spiritual helpers, and all the great ones, we thank you all for your great, great blessings. Thank you. You may gently open your eyes with a big, big smile.
I hope all of us have had a wonderful meditation. Please type in your responses in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and also give in your feedback. of how you felt after the meditation. It is extremely important for us to know that, we've achieved the objective of our workshop. Request all the participants. There were about 45 of us. I think few of us have left. So the rest of them, please put in your feedback. Very much relaxed, good workshop. Thank you. So while all of us, do you feel a difference from before when you started the workshop and now? Do you feel the difference in how you are emotionally? Yes? Yes. Okay, so we will now quickly share the slide of our founder, Master Choa Kok Sui. Saili, can you please share the slide? Yes, this is the founder of modern pranic healing and erratic yoga, Master Choa Kok Sui. The voice that you heard in the audio of the meditation was his voice. He was a chemical engineer and a successful businessman, philanthropist, and an international lecturer and author and a family man. His approach has been that of experiment and validation of techniques for their efficacy. And that's exactly the reason why, I urge you during the workshop also to try out and validate these techniques yourself. Don't blindly believe just because I'm saying certain things. Please implement these tools and techniques into your day-to-day lives to actually benefit from this workshop. See, what generally happens is we listen to a lot of things, but we drop the ball when it comes to implementation, right? I mean, it happens with most of us. But I think we're losing out on the essence of the 1 hour or 1.5 hours that you've invested. You've invested this time in knowing how to lead a stress-free life. And the proof of the pudding is the pudding itself, right? So please implement these techniques, these valuable techniques, these simple but very effective and valuable techniques. Do it regularly, and you will actually feel the benefit and the difference as you start doing it regularly, incorporating these practices regularly into your day-to-day life. Like meditation, you can actually do it at least 3 times a week, but after taking a shower, before you begin the day, you can do the meditation, and you see how your entire day goes by. Or you can also do this meditation at the end of the day before you sleep, so that you wash off all your negativities from your aura and your energy body and have a very peaceful and nice sleep. Okay, so that's the purpose of this workshop. And I hope you had a great time with the workshop. There is a feedback form link which has been given in the chat box. If whoever is the host, if you can, Saili, just put in the link again of the feedback form. It's just a 4-liner feedback form. Request all of you all to please submit the feedback form for the workshop, for me as a facilitator. Did you enjoy the workshop? What is the benefits? And the host can please disable the chat for some time, so that all of them can click on the feedback form and can give your feedback. It will be very, very valuable. Your inputs will be really valuable to all of us. And I hope you had a great time in the workshop. I try to make it as interactive as possible in an online session, and we hope that we can conduct more of these sessions online as well as offline, with as many participants, with as many corporates and as many organizations, and fulfill our mission of wellness, yes, but a more creating an environment of co-growing, where everybody grows, not just the organization, but the employees also grow in the right manner, where all of us hold our hands and bring down heaven on earth, not just at your within yourselves, but also within the organization that you're working for. So with this, I am done with from my end with whatever I have to share. If you have any questions, please feel to unmute your please feel free to unmute your mics and ask these questions. I'll be happy to answer them to the extent possible. Thank you so much. So the question is, who invented the meditation? The meditation has been invented by the founder of modern pranic healing and Ratic yoga, whose photo you just saw in the last slide. That's Master Chua Kok Sui. He's no longer in his physical body, but we continue to spread pranic healing across the globe and now across corporates. Thank you so much for Dr. Sundar Kataria for your feedback. I'm glad that you liked the session, and the meditation is available in all the languages. You can buy a CD. It just costs 165 rupees. Saili, can you just put in the website link, or do you want me to put the website link where you can see there are multiple ways to do this meditation. You can do it online. We are conducting this meditation 6 days a week in the evening at 6:30, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 or 8:30 a.m. thrice a week. You can attend this. If you cannot attend this at these sessions online because of time issues, then you can always buy the CD. We will send to you the MP3 audio file so that you can play it on your mobile at your home whenever you feel. You can do it, but just ensure that you take a bath and then you do this meditation, because the effects of this meditation should ideally last for the entire day. Okay, so if you take a shower after this, then all your 30 minutes will go down the drain. Okay, so with this, I'm signing off. If there's any other question, if you want to ask, I'm still around for a couple of minutes, but please do submit the feedback form. It will really help us.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a lovely presentation and giving us certain tips and techniques for getting relaxed in our day-to-day busy life. Thank you so much, ma'am. I request all the delegates who wanted to ask anything or any questions are there in your mind, you can ask freely to ma'am. Most of the questions are being solved, but yet if anyone has any question, they can put into the chat box. I think there is no more questions that needs to be asked. So
So if any one of you all wants to conduct these workshops for your organization or your units, we are happy to conduct these workshops, with your department or your organization. Feel free to get in touch with
for sure, ma'am.
number which is mentioned in the, I think on the last slide it was mentioned. Saili, can you just put up that last slide if you don't mind? so that they can all take a picture, or you can take a screenshot of that slide and you can connect with us.
So, ma'am, should I stop on
Yeah,
my
if
screen
you
to
can,
be shared?
if Saili has the presentation, so if you could just allow her, a minute to share the last slide.
Okay, ma'am, for sure.
Yes, you can take a picture of this. You can connect with us. There are multiple facilitators. I'm one of the facilitator. You can connect with us. We will conduct these workshops. We can do this online, offline, though a personal preference is offline, so that we know that everybody is participating. Sally, I can't see the questions in the chat. So unfortunately, is there any authentic research paper for the points on our body identified in these techniques? Yes. So if you Google and there are multiple research papers which are available, you can connect with us. We will share it with you. Okay, on whatever papers you want or whatever insights you want. These are all techniques which have been studied, and after which we have implemented these techniques. We've shared these techniques, or be talking about the energy centers. Yes. So like I said, once you start, it's like we cannot see electricity, but electricity is still there, right? And the validation of the fact that the electricity is there is because it lights the bulb, it lights the tube light. Okay, similarly, there are certain things that we cannot see, it is not visible to our naked eye, but which does not mean that they are not present, the energy centers are not present. Okay, but yes, they're there. And the fact that it brings about changes, and which is exactly what you will learn when you learn pranic healing. You will learn more about these energy centers or the points of the body that we just spoke about. So you can definitely attend one of the classes of basic pranic healing. You will get a lot of more information. You will be able to feel it. Just to put it very crudely, you'll be able to feel the energy centers and a lot of other things. Okay, so you'll be able to do that, and you'll also be able to heal yourself of any ailments. So you can connect with us on this number, and we will share with you details and other information on the basic pranic healing class and any other information that you would need. Anything else? Thank you so much, Akshata. Thank you so much, Jyoti, for having us here.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you to you also, as you have shared such a wonderful PPT with us and helping us. So, ma'am, with your permission, can I share up with my screen so that we can
Yes,
proceed
please
further?
go ahead. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, our next section is on 4th of March, 2023. Our topic will be Miracles with Gratitude, which shall be taken by Ms. Yuji Pahuja. She shall be covering the topics such as what is gratitude, how to be grateful, benefits of gratitude, which shall be followed up with a question and answer section. On the behalf of the Satkun Sang team, I would like to express my gratitude to all the esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence and contribution to make this webinar a great success. Now we officially close the section. Thank you all.